Sometimes God can dress something up so good for you, give you what you asked for, just to show you that you don't need it. Hey y'all, so I wanted to hop back on here and say that although, 9 to 5 aren't for me, I am still working, okay? I do delivery orders, and y'all, when I say I love it because it gets me closer to freedom. I mean, it is free. It's freedom. You know what I'm saying? And it's just closer to where I want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Not going back to corporate America, not having to ask somebody else when I can take a lunch or when I can take a 15-minute break out of my precious life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to give nobody 8 hours or nothing. I can be out here making my own schedule, doing what I want to do, or doing what I love to do. Like, I'm doing orders right now. You can see the deliveries. You can see people's order back there in the very back. But y'all, let me get to my destination right quick, and then I'm gonna hop back on here. But I just want to, let y'all know that it's freedom to me, and just to be able to joyride and see the beautiful nature, it's so peaceful. But let me get to my destination, and I'm gonna come right back, because we're not done. Y'all, this is the stuff I like to see. I love to do when I'm out doing orders. I get to ride in these beautiful homes, y'all, and just manifest. Like, one day, y'all, one day, and I know it's coming soon. Look at these beautiful houses. Look at these beautiful homes. Look at the sky. It's just so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Nature. I love to see nature. This is just gorgeous. I get to manifest, and I get to ride through these neighborhoods, and I get to pray to God, like, God, one day, long as I stay consistent and do what I need to do, I'm going to get here one day. Like, I love this. I love to ride through these homes, these neighborhoods. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And I want y'all to be able to do this too. This is beautiful. Hey, honey buns, I'm back. I just finished one of my delivery orders. Well, I just finished the whole order, and I just want to say, like, I remember being at a corporate America job. My last corporate America job was I actually quit January of this year, and I started back last year in the summertime because I was doing orders, and I was letting people get in my head, saying things like, you need to get a real job, orders, that you can only do so much, and ain't no money coming in. Like, y'all, stop listening to people. Stop listening to people. If you don't take nothing else from what I say, stop listening to people. I'm so greasy, y'all. I'm sorry. My skin's just oily. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of finalize I said I want to build y'all up onto why a 9 to 5 ain't for me. So go ahead and finalize everything to fly past all the jobs that I had up until my last job, y'all. I know I had told myself, now, again, let me say, there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 for those who would prefer that, okay? But I just feel like, this is just me, I just feel like chosen ones are not meant to work a 9 to 5. But I had told myself, I said, Lord, if I get a 9 to 5 job, I would prefer to be in a medical setting where I'm at the desk, you know, scheduling, doing something as simple as that, right? And I was like, I want to be off on Fridays, or get off early on Wednesdays. You know how the doctor offices go, the clinics or whatever. Okay, well, careful what you ask for, because I had started working at a physical therapist's office, and the people that, well, I would say the person, I'm going to say this person, shout out to my girl, if you watch this video, you know who you are, hey boo hey. and you know, meeting her, I met her actually before I started working there, because I was doing physical therapy there myself, right? So, but anyway, started working there, and me and her would talk every day, and she would encourage me, I would encourage her, and we would just both uplift each other every day. And I would tell her, I know I probably got on her nerves. I would tell her, like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, I'm just not supposed to be here. And I think I had started in August, and I said, by November, I'm going to be gone. I was like, you know, I'm sorry, because she actually helped me get on. I'm like, I'm sorry, but, you know, I thought that I could do this, but I don't know. But I said, you know what, I'm going to thug it out. Oh, Lord. I said, I'm going to thug it out, because God has given me what I asked for. Working Monday through Friday. Friday got off super early. Weekends to myself, you know what I'm saying, do pretty much whatever I wanted to do. Got paid a little over $20 an hour, but y'all, I still wasn't getting no money. Every 2 weeks my check was probably right at $1,000. The most I had was like $1,100. Still with no money. Every 2 weeks? Really? Like, the gift that God gave me, I can be making what I was making every 2 weeks in a day, in 2 days, in a couple hours. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that is when, no, I kept saying, I'm gonna stick it out. Y'all, things kept happening left and right. My kids' teachers was calling me. Mind you, I never get calls from my kids' teachers, okay? My kids' teachers kept calling me. They were sick. My husband would get sick. Y'all, I don't even know if I want to put this out there. I got sick with something that I didn't have even when it first came. Like, I was like, this is so weird. Like, I don't even feel no symptoms or any of that. But when you have it, you got to take off. If you know, you know. So I said, it's just crazy how things are happening left and right. Y'all, I was calling my best friend and different people crying. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what this means. And so some people was like, you know, hang in there, you know, just try to maneuver through it, work it out or whatever. And you know, I told you what my mom was saying. My mom like, well, give it to him, you know. And I'm like, well, the job is really, you know, it's easy, it's not bad. Although the owner, the CEO, tried me with a racial remark. And I have been racially profile before at another job, which HR did nothing about. Story for another day. And so, y'all, like I said, things kept happening back to back to back. I kid you not. Back to back to back. Now, mind you, I said I was going to leave in November, right? Well, November came, and that's when I got sick. I told myself, I said, I'm going to leave November 3rd. That's what I said. I said, I'm going to leave November 3rd. And so, November 3rd came, and I didn't leave because I'm like, I'm going to just thug it out, you know. I got sick the next week. And I'm like, okay, does this mean, yeah, you off for these few days, find something to do, or do what you know you supposed to be doing, and go from there? And I was just like, no, I'm gonna go back. You know, when I get well, I'm gonna go back. And so I went back, and I know I was supposed to be taking a test, one of my cosmetology tests. Actually, I was supposed to be taking that in January. And so I took it in January, and I did tell myself, and I told my husband, I said, when I pass, I'm quitting. And he was like, you know, go for it, baby. You know, you're gonna be certified now. I don't blame you. You know, quit and do what you gotta do. And so I was so happy that he was supportive or whatever. And like I said, I had already drew the line in my head, because I'm like, this ain't gonna work. Because sometimes God can dress something up so good for you, give you what you asked for, just to show you that you don't need it, just to prove to you that you don't need it, or you're not gonna be able to handle it. Like, this not for you. I don't want you to be here, but since you keep asking, I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna throw you in the lion's den and see how you come out. Let's see what you gonna do, since you don't want to listen to me. So I drew the line, and a birdie had told me that the CEO was actually looking for somebody else that had my position, right? And I mean, yeah, looking for somebody else for my position. And I was like, oh baby, little do you know, let me go and do you this favor. So I effective immediately, y'all, I quit the same day that I went to go take my cosmetology test. And I passed with flying colors. And when I quit, it was like a burden was lifted up off of my shoulders, y'all. It was like I felt free again. Y'all, I would be at work, and I would just be looking out the window, because I sit at the desk in front of the window. Although I could see the outside, we were still ducked off, so I really couldn't see nothing but KFC. That's all I could see. And I remember I was going to church, I was paying my tithes and things, and something was like, no, it was the Bible verse. If you know, you know. It says something about, are the birds not important either? I feed them. Something like that. Like, you know, God is saying, if I can feed the birds, I can feed you. Y'all, when I locked up this place, when I walked out of work and I locked the door, why it was 2 birds on the ground by my car eating french fries. I swear to you. Then when I went to the salon, it was 2 birds again by my car eating Taco Bell. And I'm like, okay, God, I get it now. I get it. But y'all, it just felt so free. Tell me why, when I quit, the day that I quit, and you know, I took my test the same day. The day that I quit, I had been on the Amazon Flex waiting list since 2022. Since 2022, I had been on a waiting list. And as soon as January 2024 came, when I quit, that's when they accepted me. Good money. Good money. Amazon Flex, that's some good, easy money. If you ain't applied, apply. Okay? You ain't gonna know where you going until you get your, till you get your boxes and stuff like that. But that's some good, easy money, y'all. I kid you not. So, ever since then, I like I said, I would be at work and I'd be like, dang, I can be doing orders, or I can be at the salon doing hair, or I can be doing this, or I can be doing that. And y'all, now I'm free. I'm in freedom, doing what I want to do. I'm excited because the smallest things make me happy. The smallest things. When I'm riding and I'm looking at nature, I can see a bush with a bird on top, and I instantly get happy. And I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. I can see people outside waving at me in these nice neighborhoods. And I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. They get to be at home, stand outside their house and wave at people. And probably making money in their sleep. Like, I don't understand how people can let the chosen ones, the ones that God blessed with a gift that they know they supposed to be using. I know you probably sitting up in a corporate America job mentally unstable. I know you are. Because it happened to me. It sucked the life out of me. It sucked everything out of me. Yeah, I used to be at work like this. Hey. Or some days I would have to fake it. I'm like, hey, what's up? And I'm the life of the party, okay? I'm the life of the party wherever I go. But yeah, it was draining. Yeah, it was to the point where I had attitudes for no reason. It was changing me into somebody that I wasn't. It really was. It was changing me into somebody that I wasn't. And I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. And I had to tell myself, if I could force myself to get up every morning and go make somebody else rich from 8 to 5, from 9 to 5, put in the work for them, I can do that for me. I can get up at 8 or clock in for myself at 8 and get off at 5. I can do these food deliveries, groceries deliveries, whatever you want to call it. I can do these deliveries from 8 to 5 and still make good money. Doing Amazon Flex, if I had 3 different shifts, I made probably about $200, $250 in one day. I kid you not. Y'all, if y'all watching this now, this video was for you. This video is for you. Get up, use that gift that God gave you, and get out here and make a killing. People say your life can't change overnight. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. But first, you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the work in. Now, I'm not telling you to go and quit your job. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. I am not saying that. I am not saying it because I don't know your financial situation. I don't know what you're going through. You may have to work a 9 to 5, up until a certain point to get you where you need to be. That's okay. Because I had to do it. That is okay. But me, I always take a faith journey. I'm always stepping out on faith. I will always leave a job out on faith. Never fails. Sometimes I give you a resignation letter. Sometimes I won't, because I know I ain't coming back. But yes, I know I'm not coming back. So that is how, well, that was my final straw on me knowing that a 9-to-5 is not cut out for me. I'm not cut out for it. I can try hard all day long. And I've tried. You can ask one of my best friends. I tried to hang in there. I did. I cried and I tried. And I just heard God's voice say, go. Go. My last time telling you, go. And I just want to, encourage somebody out there, because I know somebody is listening. I just want to encourage somebody to make that move, take the next step, step out on faith. Again, I'm not telling you to quit your job. If you love your job, stay. But if you are the person like how I was, when you would get disgusted pulling up to a job, soon as you turn in the parking lot, your stomach just instant like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be here. And you got to go clock in, make money for somebody else, for them to only give you a portion. You making money, you making somebody else rich, for them to only give you a 30-minute lunch break. Like, I'm working 8, 9 hours, 12 hours, and you only give me 30 minutes. Then you say 2:15. Man, if you don't give me an hour, 2-hour break, what are you talking about? Then when I try to take off, you deny me. But because I got bills, I still got to come. Man, I make my own schedule with hair, makeup, delivery, and I do what I got to do. I stand on business. I do what I got to do. So if this video finds you, subscribe if you want to. I'm not here to try to, put out videos about, subscribe, and try to get a get rich quick or whatever. I'm here because I love the camera. I love y'all, and I'm just trying to talk to y'all from what's on my heart. God telling me to tell my story, and I'm just praying that I can get to somebody else. Because y'all got this. If you can struggle mentally on a 9-to-5, might as well do what you want to do. But don't have this struggle mentality. Like, don't even think like I'm a struggle. You're gonna find you. You're gonna find peace. But that is all I have for now. Subscribe if you would like. But I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.